Hey, what's up guys? On this week's episode I'm gonna make a Krang out of foam because I had this chair and well, it was empty, so I had to make something. And I've had this foam, it's called clay foam. I've had it for a while, waiting for the right chance to use it. So to start, I built up a base out of just scrap pieces of foam I have lying around, and glue that all together because I figured clay foam will probably stick best to regular foam. I don't know what else, make it out of foil sometimes when you work with clay. But now I built a little crab Krang. To make the arms stick, I used a little piece of wire, and it was wrapped in plastic. I had to peel that off to make it fit, and then I glued the arm on. So it's to be flexible but not posable, really. Now I had to glue, I don't know, is it a chin or a beard, or those his feet? I'm not sure. I'm breaking out the foam. The purple was in the worst condition out of all of them. It's a little dry, but I made it work because I want to use the purple so that if some of it shows after I paint, it looks like the veins that Krang has in his head, that were in his head. So now while that dries, I put a clear coat on the chair. I have to put a clear coat first, otherwise the rest of the paint I'm putting on won't stick. Now I'm dry brushing silver over the whole thing just to make it look beat up and shiny. And after that, I let it dry for longer than it looks like here, but not that long. And then I went in with the black wash, so just covering it with the black wash and then wiping it off to bring out all the details. So being that this is my 40th video, I wanted to do something bigger and more special. I did kinda. I made a April from the Last Ronin, but I did a lot of things I'd never done before, and it took a lot longer than I thought, and I ended up with 3 days of editing left and 1 day before the deadline. So I did a 1-day build and edited the same day that I filmed this video, just so I could get it done on time. Now I'm putting a bridge. He doesn't have a nose, I don't think, but he has a bridge between his eyes, kinda. So I had to fill that in with a piece of foam. And after I painted him, usually I have to paint it before I see what I need to do. And I saw that he was too bubbly and he needed to be smoothed out a bit, so I used spackling because it's cheap and it dries fast. That whole thing was like $5. It dries in 15 minutes, and then it's an easy little sand. So I just give him a quick little sand here, and that's good. Now I figured before I paint him, I built a little base for the skewer that I stuck him on to sit on. I just cut an X in the piece of foam, stuck it in, and glued that to a business card. Now I'm mixing, I think it's peach and deep red to try and get the color. And now I paint him. So yeah, the April Last Ronin will be next week because I still have to finish that one, and I just made this one quick. I thought, how long could it take? But I probably could have spent a little more time. Now I'm using a toothpick to get the little details, his little teeth, little chiclets that he has, and I did 2 little white glare dots on his eyes because he has those in the pictures. And now time, quick one more clear coat just to seal him up. Well, now, okay, I didn't let the clear coat dry for long enough, but I'm making a quick purple wash. But because the clear coat wasn't fully dry, it didn't really work the way it's supposed to. Not a lot of it was wiping off. So I just went over to give a little bit of details and depth to them. And while I was doing that, I use a glossy varnish just on the eyes, and then I did a little on the teeth and noticed he needs one more tooth, so I just did that with my toothpick and white paint, and now he's all done. That's what I started with, and that's him with Donatello from the same era. I might do him again. I didn't have enough time, but thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, always keep your head up. Peace.